Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are in the cosmos. AJ Dodgestar, Intergalactic Mercenary, at your service. Finally getting back to Voyager. It's been a week. On Sector 8. We got past the Hirogen for now. Let's see how well this goes. Oh yeah, trading station for reason. Enter a contamination cloud. Oh, that's what it was. Well, you use food ration in the mess hall for 2 more cycles. Get that better. Need to get some repairs done. Our crew quarters. Okay, looking repaired now. We need to head over to here, the train station. We'll make our way. There's some deuterium, lithium, station. That one's repaired. Repair that one as well. Your generators are back online. Hell yeah. Good as... Ooh. Premium replicators temporarily. Ambush. Oh, we still got the radar equipped. I forgot about that. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Noble Blana, get back on the shields, because I need those shields, because we took a lot of damage previously.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders, target their shields, or core weapons, engines. Let's target their shields.
We're going to attack the front, Captain.
Because we're in front of them.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh yeah, they are. You have no shield at all now.
Moving to attack the port
Target.
side, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Line on shields up.
Ready, Captain.
Yeah, take out those shields and then easy. Alright, ship. Bridge. Maki Raider. We got 22 cycles. We'll keep them equipped for now. It's dangerous here. More crew quarters repaired. Where's our power? What if I turn this lounge on? A holodeck will take too much power. Turn this lounge? How's a bit? Alright then. +6 per cycle, but a standard probe, I think, will be fine. We've got a lot of crystals. Also, what are we researching currently? I forgot. Enhanced torpedo bay. Okay. Trading station. Lieutenant Nuez. Captain, I must inform you that our shield and web systems are inadequate for the threats present in the sector. If we were able to navigate this quadrant safely, I will make immediate enhancements. Another combat room. Upgrade a combat room. Why was I? Well, we'll keep the thingy ship for 20 cycles for now. No, torpedo launch bay 2 would certainly also count. Once it's researched. Continue. Mr. Kim? A trading opportunity. Voyager approaches a busy spaceport, a hub of interstellar traffic. Hope flickers within the crew. Perhaps here they can find someone to help them decrypt the enigmatic Starfleet message and possibly find a way home. Mr. Zybine, as an experienced trader, this should be familiar territory. Go and make some friends. Lieutenant Nuez, I appreciate it if our resident Talaxian came back in one piece. Item trading offers. Focus on fighting a decipher, but keep eyes open for interesting technologies. Ooh, that's 3 cycles. Ain't bad. Of course, wait for your heroes return, but they're not heroes because the heroes Neelix and Tuvok are merged into Tuvix. So you know. We're gonna leave this system now. Excellent. Large hydroponics would be very nice. The Doctor's combat ability would also be pretty handy. Looking to bases down there. Plus 4 deuterium per cycle would actually be quite handy. Do trade offer. I give 1,000 food for no, just we don't have that food available currently. Have a shuttle. Very good. Deflector. 4 crew injured. In extreme cold. What was I doing else for construction? I'm trying to remember. Carrying cargo, batteries, large batteries, recorders. Technologies, science, hydroponics. A large hydroponic, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 by 2. Well, we've got a waste assembler. Combat. Disruptor arrays. 4 by 1. Energy dissipator room. Oh, wow, that's impressive. Oh, the metaphysics shield room. I have that unlocked. I completely forgot. 3 by 2. That would have been perfect there. I had that deck below on. Normal shields give us by 35. That gives 80 shield. Both deflector shield combat. Increase recharge by 10. 2 energy threshold. 40 shield system health. For every extra room. Well, the first one does a lot. And every subsequent room is only 40. But it does raise the energy by +2. And Borg stuff. Cunning beam. You've had disruptors and cunning beams together are pretty handy. Potentially. Alright, I need this other deck open. I need 150 thingy first. So I can do that. Weight assembler could be useful. Chance of failure. Launch torpedo. I should check my storage first. Because I may have been higher on storage than I realized. Apply standard mining probes to mine resources. It's gonna max me out. I don't need that much then. Standard probes will do. That'll be all the main decks. There's these 2 subsequent decks here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's where hydroponics will go then. The large one. Yeah. Once I research that. Let's still get some of these other small where emergency quarters were, which I could just put shield generators in there. Or extra batteries. Training cycle's 3 turns away. Perfect timing. Continue. Captain, we have found an individual extraordinarily talented in the field of decryption. He has agreed to help us with our message. That's an understatement, Captain. He's a genius. It's just a shame we didn't manage to find anything else of interest. We'll be back to Voyager with our guest shortly. I imagine if we still had Neelix and Tuvok, they probably would have found something else. Tomorrow's yesterday. Good to have you on board. I am Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. Your reputation precedes you, Captain. We're tourists. I remember. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for offering us your talent, Mr. The name is Arturus, and my talent is simply a gift my people take for granted. Don't sell yourself short. This man's a genius. I was in the middle of negotiations when the Universal Translator went offline. Arturus here stepped in and acted as a perfect go-between, and he'd never heard either of our languages. Truly marvelous. The language is simple. I mean, no insult, of course. Try to learn about them. Can't say I've ever met a living universal translator. Have you never heard of Hoshi Sato? Comms officer aboard the NX-01 Enterprise? She literally created the universal translator? No? Think about the history. Of course, that show didn't exist yet. When Voyager was made, it came after Voyager. People have a way with languages. I myself know over 4,000. Fascinating. I'm sure you'll decrypt our message in no time. We have already prepared your orders. It seems Voyager truly is a welcoming place. I'm happy to help. In return, I would like to travel with you to a neighboring sector. It's a deal. Make yourself comfortable. Arturus. I prepared our decryption and progress report. My expertise may be of assistance to you. 9 of 9. Because 7 didn't survive the deborging procedure. We could be asking, but are you Borg? Yes, but I am no longer part of the collective. Voyager freed me. They showed compassion. Captain Janeway has been encouraging me to accept my own individuality. Amazing. I've never heard of anything like this. If I recall correctly, the Borg designated your species as 116. Yes, not our proper name. Now, shall we proceed with the decryption? Why would you bring that up 9? It's rude on so many levels. Life support repaired. Oh, and Bizarre Collector's Level 2 researched. Perfect. I think it requires me to... Yeah, does it? Yeah, increase the storage of all our cargo bays would be pretty handy. That puts us over by 1 power. When's the next warp core upgrade? What do I need for that? Well, a shit ton of resources. What I could do then is toggle off that lounge. That gives us a little bit more power. And start clearing out debris. Give us space. Try to carefully salvage resources scattered around the raiding wreckage. That seems safer. That it is. We're very happy about the fulfilled promise. Probes, because we're almost full in storage anyway. Clear more debris. Clear more debris. Well, it's gonna have to be workshop here. Have I researched shield generators too yet? No. For some reason I thought I had. Metaphasic shields we have, that's what it is. Which I need to equip. Great offer. That's a good offer. Ignore it for now. Tomorrow's yesterday. Captain, I may have uncovered vital information. Arturus' abilities are uncanny. No wonder the Borg were interested in species 116. Much of the data is still garbled. However, I did decrypt a spatial grid, which includes coordinates. Take a look. That's less than 10 light years from here. Maybe Starfleet found us a shortcut home, Captain? I'm only find out, Ensign. Yeah, I'm set a course. Let's see a Starfleet command pull through. We're pretty close to maximum on that, so probably don't do that, actually. We have made space for metaphasic shields, which also are realizing that's going to use a lot of power. What do you mean for the warp core again? 180 and 140. I guess it's sent data. No. Waiting. Phaser's dangerous. We're injured. Woo! Maybe time to start engineer. Tier 3 engineering. Reflector. Ooh, that wasn't great. Technical instructions. Well, that's unfortunate. toggle power on that now because it's healing too much. Because there are collectors, it is. The hull's slightly damaged, it's fine. Alright, we get them. I need that resources though. How, Right, engineering tier 3. Now we just need to get lots of research. Improved deuterium to energy conversion. 1 deuterium now produces 6 energy. That would be very, very good to have. As would increasing the battery storage. And materials. Green office. Repair. Dynamic storage. Larger cargo bays. Yeah, we need to get more research first. Ah, battle stations. And a Hirogen hunter, eh?
What are your orders, Captain?
Target their shield generator.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
How dare they?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Victory. Well, that's some deuterium. 5 cycles. I remember this one now. The Dauntless. Borg affected wildlife. Captain, scans show an uninhabitable planet, but some biosignatures are highly unusual. Collect some resources? And full storage. True. So cargo bays. Energy consumption now. Back to normal food for now, everyone. Get some more power for a bit. Right, what else I researched recently? Of course, anyone who's watched the show knows about the Dauntless. Activate metaphysics shields. Deactivate one of the standard generators. And this observation lounge. Oh, I'm one out. it's 15 turns of batteries. Should be alright for a bit. Captain, destination orders continue. We're approaching the coordinates, Captain. Anything on scans? I'm picking up a vessel, Captain. Signature is Starfleet. The view screen shows an impossible image. A Starfleet vessel. Its image sharpens, the letters of the hull become visible. USS Dauntless. I'll be damned, it came through. Scan the ship. Yellow alert, scan them. No life signs. No damage to our hull. Burning systems are online, including life support. Where's the crew? The answer is there somewhere in that Starfleet transmission. Soon, Captain, I'm making significant progress. Noted. Until then, send an away team to secure the vessel. Forgive my observation, Captain, but I'm surprised you're not more encouraged by this discovery. Experience has taught me to walk a fine line between hope and caution. But I'll admit, I'm leaning towards hope this time. Mr. Paris. And we just want a scientist of some kind. We send Tom, Blana, and Harry. We're on the bridge. The design is unmistakably Starfleet, but different. No crew in sight. Tom, analyze the helm. Pilot accesses the ship's helm. The navigational data reveals that the vessel of the USS Dauntless, registry NX 01-A, which is a very strange one to do. However, its launch date is strange. Start date 51472. If true, it would have traveled 60,000 light years in only 3 months. Heading into engineering, what is this engine? Whoa, we're experiencing energy fluctuations in the propulsion systems. Alana, access one of the consoles. The destination of one of the consoles reads Quantum Slipstream Drive. Suddenly, the engine powers up and auto navigation kicks in. Captain, the engine, we're moving. We need to shut this thing down. Okay, helm controls. We don't have enough power. Thank you for that. Disconnect power. They can work together on this one. Alana, Harry. I mean, I could put all three of them on it, really. Get a math, because it's the last thing, right? Right. I think it isn't. Hell yes. Protocol says, despite the unknown drive, the team manages to block the intake and the ship comes to a sudden halt. Gathering the senses, they realize how far they've traveled in a short time, 15 light years. They inform Voyager. Well done, team. So they have traveled to this next sector, and which means they're all currently unavailable. There's still some resources here, but let's just jump for... Oh, actually, yeah. Jump to here for now. Dauntless is here. Outbreak. Oh no. We're facing a significant medical emergency. A virulent disease is spreading rapidly throughout the ship, and many crew members are currently ill with severe symptoms. We need to treat them as fast as possible. You know what? Metaphasic shields off. Secondary sick bay on. Normal sick bay can treat 8 people at a time. Well, if Neelix is still here, but it's like, no, you're dead. 5 treated there, and 8 there, so it's currently treating... Why not upgrade a secondary sick bay? Captain Research Edition orders continue. Get our away team back. Captain, the away team has returned. They're in sick bay for medical evaluation. I want the report as soon as possible. Captain, may I? I managed to reconstruct the most crucial part of the message. A video from your superiors. Unfortunately, some parts of it are damaged beyond repair. Familiar face. A man's face resolved on the view screen. The familiar pips of an admiral gleam on his collar. Admiral Hayes. His voice echoes across the bridge. Slipstream technology is experimental and high risk, but it's come a long way in the past year. We conducted 47 trial runs, all of them successful. In order to reach Earth, you'd have to maintain a slipstream velocities for a full 3 months. We encourage you to try. The Dauntless is equipped with all necessities. Safe journey. We hope to see you soon. Which means we've been just abandoning Voyager, which is kind of odd. Captain said, Starfleet, we're looking through. Our way home at last. Won't be easy, Captain. Said Lanny, because obviously the rest of the crew's in sick bay. I've been looking over the primary systems, Helm, Ops, Tactical, they're all comparable to Voyager's. But it's a lean ship, Captain. No shuttlecraft, only one transporter, no holodecks, no replicators. Cramping the whole crew inside could be a problem. On my word, we were taught to, from my world, we're taught to endure temporal hardship. Surely seeing home again justifies some discomfort. Why so invested? You invested in our gritting home, Artress. How come? I lost my family. Lost connection with all I knew. If my work can help prevent that for your crew, I apologize if I overstep my boundaries. Boarding the Dauntless would mean leaving Voyager behind. Isn't there a way to modify our own engines with the Slipstream technology? Researching and adapting would take a long time, not to mention resources, but yes. An interesting challenge. I feel the saying, why blaze a new trail through the mountains when a clear path lies before you? Ah, but is it wise to follow this path? Is the obvious solution always the best one? Perhaps not always best, Captain, but often the most certain. Our crew's safety takes top priority. Lieutenant Lanny, take whatever time and resources you need to figure out how to build a slipstream of our own. Balana! Captain, I run preliminary analysis on building our own slipstream drive. To put it mildly, the scale of the project is monumental. If there's one thing we have abundance of out here, Delta Quadrant is time. Alright, step 1 is twofold. We build the engine shell for assembly. Then we overhaul the deflector dish, turning it into the headlights. The slipstream 1 for assembly blueprints. Oh, do we actually get the option to potentially build our own slipstream drive? Workshop assembly. Core assembly blueprints. Oh, I kind of need those resources to upgrade the warp core, though. We're gonna upgrade the warp core first. And then we burn through more fuel that way. More assembly blueprints. 140 uranium and 60 titanium. Warp core upgrade costs 180 uranium and 140 titanium, which is all we've got right currently, and then 50 lithium. But we'd be going through 80 per cycle around 64. All right, core assembly. Blueprints. Finish clearing out these rooms. And that one first. Laser, shuttle. Deflector dish. Severely injured. Oh, waiting. Oh, you have to tag there. Yes, over that. Grade 6 be number 2. Core remnants, yeah. How are people getting injured? Haltingly full capacity again. Nice. Gather stuff normally. Actually, which cargo bay is holding the food? Penny. I think any of them actually are. And a shuttle. Buzzards. Oh, yeah. Secondary sick bay. Mr. Paris. I need you on this one. They're both treating 8 people at a time. That should hopefully help a lot. If that shield's offline, I should probably turn this one. Wait. because I've got the other like be online. Remote repair. Subquest. Continue, Mr. Kim. And that freighter's signature indicates a species called Malon. No record of them in her database. The vessel is highly damaged and emitting theta radiation. Scans indicate a rise in heat and energy output. Its core appears to be destabilizing. A nuclear waste freighter. Are we within blast radius? Affirmative. Any signature indicates a blast radius that encompasses the entire sector. Evasion is statistically impossible. Captain, direct intervention is the sole logical course. Boarding the freighter is required. Oh my, Captain. I'm detecting 37 escape pods in the immediate vicinity. All irradiated. Only 2 life signs remain. Survivors, can we beat them out? Unwise, the radiation would interfere with the transporter. Our time is expiring. Without intervention, they and Voyager would be destroyed by the blast. If we just leave them, they're guaranteed to die. We can't let this happen. Survivors, laser empowerment ideas. Still can be modified to enhance shielding for radiation. A manual recovery operation will be required. Placing crews at risk. Or a remote control probe. Latch on the pops and get rid of shield. More time consuming but safer. We are wasting precious time to stop this exploding. Probe. Radiation. It synthesized anti-radiation vaccine, but it would take some time. Standard anti-radiation suits would offer some resistance. However, radiation levels are extremely high. Safety is not guaranteed. Risk available time. Protect tree. Cool. Ah, so you have 30 days to thingy that. Cool. Right. Protect tree. Anti-radiation vaccine. Research. And then workshop. The remote probe. Yeah, I have to wait 7 days for that first. And another 7 days. Okay, you know, that's going to be half our time. Did I not skip that? No. I abort it? Okay, I'm going to abort it. Well, you don't get your materials back. Shit. Mantler. Stop getting injured, please. That are many probes. We'll do. You have 40 seconds to accomplish this task. Captain, I must inform you that some of the crew members are currently sick. Yeah. Does everyone get treated? Ah, shit. How long does it take to treat people? You can avoid any more crew being injured. Which is a tall order. There's a science lab. Very nice. The remote control probe blueprints have been manufactured. Means we can then start doing the core assembly, but I'm not going to do the core assembly this second because, well, actually no, I am. And the research will be done in 2 cycles. Cool. Destroy Borg Cube. Drifting in space, the hull shows severe biogenic damage. Residual energy signatures suggest parts of the vessel are still active. Oh, lovely. Tractor beam only. That'll do. Save, tractor beam, sensor array, have shuttles. Shuttle. Yeah, I'll have to do. Well, that is done. Also, we have a lot of research to do. Did I get an engineering here? I did. Core efficiency. Yeah, trade over. Give up 80 titanium for 6 lithium. Good for now. Deception is worsened considerably. The illness has progressed rapidly and they affected the crew members and is spreading. We need to treat the most of the crew. Who's not? Yeah, I know. We're still treating people slowly. We've got 2 sick bays working away. 8 crew being treated there. 8 being treated there. I wonder if these numbers are separate. Or they're need crew. 19 people are sick. 14 are gravely injured. Or injured. And 2 are severely injured. Fine. Maybe not turn the holodeck just yet. Continue. Mr. Kim. Get pod in sight, Captain. Ready for rescue operation. Deploy the probe. Oh, successful. Shield active. Ready for tractor beam. Retrieval sequence initiated. Pods are being moved to the shuttle bay. Transfer complete. Extract survivors from the pods and beam them to sick bay. Put them in directly to a containment field. And of course add to our massive queue of people. Both patients have sustained significant radiation exposure. They are stable, but they will require extended treatment for their full recovery. They confirm their identity as Melon, a species whose very industry is tied to processing vast quantities of radioactive waste. Ah, my nose is so... Wait a second, I blow my nose. Oh, that cleared a little bit. Blah, blah, blah. Confirm their identity as Melon, a species whose very industry is tied to processing vast quantities of radioactive waste. May I talk to them? By all means, go ahead. I'm Captain Janway. You're aboard the Federation Starship Voyager. Controller Fesk, and this is Pelk, my apprentice. Thank you for serving us. Ah, yes. I remember these people. And glad we're able to... What happened here? Our freighter's containment system failed. We abandoned ship when the core destabilized. On the verge of catastrophic explosion, the cargo is going to vaporize everything in the sector. Ask about the explosion. There must be a way to stop it. The freighter's systems are fried, the containment is breached. It's a miracle we escaped. Well, one way or another, we must board this freighter and prevent the explosion. Wait, Pesk. Tell him about the Voyager. Ignore him, Captain. He's scared and wasting time. Hear him out. Hold on, Mr. Fesk. If Pelk has something to say, let him say it. The Voyager is an old freighter crew story, Captain. A creature born from radiogenic waste in the Theta storage tanks. Legend says it's a monstrous, poisonous thing that wreaks havoc to Melon freighters. I never believed it myself, but during the evacuation, some of the crew saw something, a form. Hallucinations are one of the first symptoms of theta poisoning, you know that. Real, Captain, I swear, please believe me. I trust your word, Pelt. Monster or not, our course is clear. We board that freighter immediately. Anyway, team, get ready. Hey, we got Pelk. If you're going in, I'm coming too. You trusted me, so I must assist. I understand this vessel. I could improve our odds. Madness! You kill yourself. I'm staying here, right here. If this freighter goes, I want to be anywhere but this toxic metal coffin. Mr. Pelk is now in the crew. Ah, nice. Malin. Oh, we don't have a Vidian though. So, Starfleet skills, engineering, medical. Tuvix would be very handy, especially for that last part. Potentially. Harry's a good balance of engineering and science. Also, Blana is very great engineering. Tuvix would be useless until this last part, though. As a Chakotay. Well, no, I suppose Chakotay would be useful at this one point here. Harry, you would actually be a very good choice if your skills were not so low and I was neglecting you. On Balana, though. Well, Harry's our best scientist. We should bring Harry. And then Tuvix is the best bet for the last bit. But then I think Chakotay. Because that way he has the skills of the bomb part and can help here. We're inside the freighter now. The vaccine's holding, but there's a blocked corridor ahead. All right, Melon Man. Honestly, you would be very useful here if it wasn't for your skills being low. Hmm. Jim combined it to that easily. Pray? Good. Helk identifies a stable route around the damaged section, successfully avoiding the worst hazards. No injuries are sustained, and progress continues smoothly. All this toxic steam, Captain. We need to vent the decks. The controls are offline. I guess work together, but then I... Here's what I'm now realizing. Chakotay is the only one that could do anything in the bottom part. But Pelk and Chakotay can work together on this. But, yeah, that risk is way too high. We're going to mind open the vents and the grueling process, especially without further harm. Damn, the airlocks on this deck are malfunctioning. If we don't act fast, we'll be flushed into space. Evacuate the deck. Ooh. But then only Chakotay can do the last objective. Yeah, here's top of this. A bit more. You had 2 engineers, 2 scientists. Then no one... Boost morale has the highest risk, but you can do it without any issue. This has less risk, but there's a higher chance of failure. Risk is low, though. Routine scrambles to restore the force fields. With quick thinking and precise adjustment, they manage to seal the section just in time. Control room reached. Watch out, someone's here. It must be the Har Pelk spoke about. He's screaming for vengeance and reaches for self-destruct. Well, we don't have a Vidian, so... Yeah, and we're not going to do this. Diplomacy-wise. Chakotay, phasers. It to stun, preferably. Ouch. Vidar attacks with feral strength, overpowering the team and triggering the self-destruct. A blinding light engulfs the freighter as it explodes in a giant destination. Voyager is destroyed, and the entire sector obliterated and lost. When did it save? I should have said it before I did that. Okay, that's my last little thing here. So, we're still researching stuff. Okay, back to here. That is being constructed. It's being researched. I'll send a better crew this time. Also manually save it, I think. Shuttle. Lost my fucking shuttle. We have 19 cycles of fuel right now. Which is problematic. Are both sick bays upgraded? Yes, they are. Core efficiency. Trade offer. Every time you're trading me. Oh, to reduce the. That level. Alright, let's try again. Get pods in sight, deploy the probe. Got them back. Go through this again. Let's give it the explosion. Your Pelk out. Comfort Pelk. Monster or not. Pelk recruited. We got Pelk. Of course, has 3 of the skills we need. We don't have Vidian, sadly. The diplomacy for the last part is like, why would you bring Tuvix? But then Tuvix is only useful for the last thing. Whereas Chakotay, you know, he can help with this one as well, but then of course he's doing that, he can't help with this. So you need Tuvix just for that last decision. And then we need Harry for... There's more engineering options than there is science options, and I think this is probably the best bet, really, because those two are going to do the bulk of it, and then Tuvix. Cross your fingers. Right, we're going to trust his way around. There's a chance of injury, but I mean, Harry can easily, well, not easily. Has a failures lower. We got lucky last time. Well, that was initially, but conceal rupture catches him off guard. A kind of burst, injuring him. The detour takes more time than expected. Alright, that's gonna hamper things a bit. Harry! Make this work for me, buddy. And only Harry can do his part now. Shit. Let's evacuate the deck. Oh, good. Well done, Harry. So one injury. One injury's fine. All right, Tuvix. Stun that bugger. He's hit multiple times and perishes. The freighter's core stabilized and the team is being back to Voyager. Oh well, we killed it. Heat and energy output reading is returning to normal parameters. The freighter is stable again. We have to thank you, Captain. Without you, we would have kicked the bucket. We so modest, Pelk. You brought honor to our people today. Indeed, Pelk, your courage, despite your fear of the Vahar, has been remarkable. I mean, he might be able to join Voyager permanently? 60% plus 15, so 75% chance. Voyager could benefit from someone like you. What do you think? Are you interested in coming aboard? It's a great honor, Captain, but my roots are with my people, my apprentice. Still calls me. I understand, Pelt. Now, I'd like to know what the Vahar is all about. The Vahar is supposed to be a myth, an old story shared among freighter crews. Some said they've seen creatures in the air theta storage tanks created by radiogenic waste. But as it turned out, they're not. Just colleagues we thought to be dead. We can make peace with this at some point, and let's get some rest, gentlemen. Once you're fully recovered, we'll take you to wherever you choose. Farewell. Right, well, that's everything in this sector currently, and are we building the parts for the, yeah, parts assembly, so we need to go to the next sector, our systems, so we can get some resources. Meanwhile, keep healing crew. We use half our fuel. New shell already though. Always good to have a new shuttle. This planet has a lot of shit in it. This planet, this system. Interesting. Step 1, grab that fuel from the Borg sphere. Warp core efficiency, though, that's always good to have. One deuterium that provides 6 energy. That just made the warp core better? Did one deuterium provide 6? Oh yeah, because it was 5 previously, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh. We got more power. We're still burning the same amount of deuterium, but we're getting more power from it. Okay. I'm going to repair remotely. Step 1 complete, Captain. For step 2, we need to synthesize Venomite crystals, the focusing element. Once the crystals are stable, we can install them and hook up the power systems. Our problem fulfilled. Yay! Success. Oh, battle stations. A weakened mail-in freighter. Oh.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, fortunately, it's weakened. Target there. I didn't turn the shields back on, or at least the generator. That's a problem.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
Ready to recharge the shields at moment's notice, Balana.
Ability ready, Captain.
They're turning in that
Moving to
direction.
attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Engines took a hit from that.
Ability ready, Captain.
They might be a freighter, but they're freaking powerful.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, the Maquis Raider.
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the aft, Captain.
Get those shields. Oh, a barrel roll.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, the Maquis Raider's gone.
Ability ready, Captain.
Well, why is that not got power there? How did I do that? Ow, I hit.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
There we go. Lost the Raider, though. Lots of injuries and some damage to the ship. Well, we got the deuterium. Secondary sickbay got taken offline. Crew quarters damaged. Stellar cartography, actually, that's kind of a priority. Get that fixed. As is the cargo bay, because we need that for fuel storage. Anyway, since this. What about other research? Reduce the power usage for the cargo bays. That would actually be helpful. I can kind of crank up the shields. Got the metaphasics online. That's good. All the shields on there. Emergency rations? Oh no. What about using premium rations? That vastly reduces our, well, increases the fuel consumption. And at the shuttle or bazaar collectors. Wow, really? Rude. Let's get this other objective, shall we? That's back online. That's back online. Turn that secondary generator off. Nope. Metaphysics shields off. Okay, do that. And try to get sick bay online as well. Well, sick bay's repaired, but I'll temporarily turn it off. And pop Tom in here. We only have the secondary sick bay on when we need it. Of course, samples to study them. We encounter several hull sections adrift in space. They clearly belong to a Borg vessel. The cuts in the hull appear deliberate, and internal scans show no power. No active systems. Tractor beam. Okay. This other secondary mission. Continue, Mr. Kim. Mysterious readings. Voyager encounters a desolate asteroid in the depths of space, its surface emanating strange readings. Captain, the closer I get, the more erratic my sensor readings become. I can't get a lock on anything. Ugh. Shipwide power failure. All systems are offline, including life support. I went away team on site. Looks like we have to bring back power manually. An innovator. Alana. And then Kote. His phasers, diplomacy, and Starfleet thingy. And from somewhere medical, who's also Starfleet and engineering stuff. I could get Tom. Or we could get the doctor. And then also has command and science, but no engineering. Yeah. The doctor. This mobile emitter. Captain, we're in total darkness and the turbo lift is down. What's our approach? Calm everyone down. Be a good commander. Though that would get us with the Jeffries tubes. Then there's 2 engineering choices in the next thing. Right. Command decision. Clear orders, keep the crew focused, and away team navigates the darkness efficiently. Reaching main engineering in no time. Captain, we need to get power back online. What's the plan? Well, manually ignite the plasma injector from the inside. Alana, you genius. Alana carefully ignites the plasma injectors. As the ship powers up, crew members enter visibly distressed. They report being attacked by something in the dark. Captain, the crew is panicked and hurt. They need reassurance. What's her approach? Ooh. Prioritize the injured crew. Doctor? The team treats the injured crew, gaining their trust and more information about the attacks. Following the leads, they venture into a dark part of the ship where the power has yet to be recovered. Moving deeper into the ship, wait, there's something unknown creature ahead. It is hurt by our light, but armed and hostile. How do we approach? Well, science would dictate we increase the light source to keep the alien at bay. The away team quickly amplifies the light source, forcing the alien back with a scream. The crew seizes the moment, surrounds and secures it. The alien is escorted to the sickbay. Ooh. I vaguely remember this episode. So boldly go, complete 20 away missions. Janeway to sickbay. Doctor, tell me about our guest. He refers to himself as the creature of the void. Captain, he has a few battle wounds, but that's the least of his problems. Theta radiation poisoning, he's dying. Are you allied with the Malon? Oh, maybe it's a good thing we didn't bring the other guy aboard. We're aware of the Malon, but we're not allied. We're simply trying to cross this region of space. They will come for me. Why? They're killing us, poisoning our space. Why are the Malon poisoning them? The Malon are killing your people? There must be a reason. We do not know. They tried to invade. We don't know. Tried to intervene. Angered them. Poisoned. Forced to flee. Found an asteroid. Waited until you came. So the power failure was your doing? Fired EMP pulse. Wanted to remain unnoticed. Thought Malon had allies here. Captain, his condition is deteriorating. Your medicine won't work. You must return me to my people. Without them, I can't survive. He's right. Whatever I try just doesn't seem to help. I must go home and show you where. Very well. Helm standby to receive new coordinates. Taking our guest home. And where is your home, good sir? Oh, back here. 9 cycles away. And there's still some resources here too. Okay, I'm gonna grab some fuel from these guys and then warp back. A large cargo base can store a lot. That would be very useful. I want to rearrange the ship. Also, science lab, I need to research the synthesis. I should upgrade the shuttle bay, shouldn't I? That'll do. And cycles, let's go. Now that we reached our destination, orders continue. Special visual range, Captain. More creatures of the void. Open a channel. No response. They're actively invading our presence as if they were afraid. Wait, another ship is approaching. A hazardous visitor. Suddenly, a massive ship looms beside the first vessel. Its corroded hull venting toxic green gas into the void. Voyager's bridge falls quiet as a new, unpredictable player enters the field. We got company, Captain. Looks like a freighter. You're hailing us, Captain. This is Controller Emick of the Malon. My sensors tell me a void creature is aboard your ship. Why is that your concern, Controller? My creature is wanted for crimes against my people. Hand them over. What crimes exactly? That's not your concern. Hand them over now. Mr. Emick, I need to know what's going on before we cooperate. Are you at war with these people? Are you at war with these void creatures? No, there's a criminal interference with our waste disposal has made them a nuisance. They've been using the space as dumping ground for their antimatter waste. Now hand over the void creature or I'll stop asking nicely. Well, I don't have this tech for you, unfortunately. Refuse. No, we promised we would bring them back to these people, and I intend to keep my promise. Don't be foolish. Your puny shape won't last 10 seconds against mine. Threats are below these insults. Much like what I'm seeing right now. Voyager out. Alright, all hands battle stations. Wait, let me speak to my people. I'll ask them to assist. Turning point. The void creature makes contact with his people, relaying that Voyager treated him well and promised protection from the Malon. In response, the little vessel shifts its position, its weapons now aimed squarely at the Malon ship. My people will fight alongside you, Captain. This quadrant never ceases to amaze me. Let's live to tell the tale. Battle stations? Did I put on the metaphase shields? I don't remember. Maquis Raider still around. Voyager, Night Alien Ally. That is... Oh yeah, I think we can win.
What are your orders, Captain?
Target their shield generator.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Bring it on.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oop. I meant to.
Ability ready, Captain.
Tapping the wrong buttons here. Wow, that was short-lived. You interfere with our business, Voyager. But know this, the Malon remember every insult, every toxic residue. You will regret this. The Malon are retreating, Captain. However, the void creature's ship remains at a distance. It seems they're waiting. Captain Janeway, you've ended the suffering of our people. The poison in our space will cease. You deserve to live without fear of contamination. We will remember this day and Voyager's kindness. It was a pleasure, Ensign. Prepare to beam our guests back to the vessel. Well, Captain, may your people know peace as we now will. Energized now, Captain. The void creature is safely returned to his people. Hope this brings lasting peace to this region. Helm, return to our old course. I'm slightly underwhelming. Of course, the threat in this sector is a lot higher now. Oh, I give them that. They give me food. Research is almost done. Probe is safer. We'll trade for food. Material recovery. Science lab. Domain synthesis. Reflector dish. We'll get injured again. Stop getting injured. Silly people. Marginal planet. Okay. Mining team. Science lab. The Bizards. We use the Bizards. Hell yes. Your maximum capacity. Research nearly done. All 4 cycles. I'm gonna take a quick wee break. Go grab something else to drink. And just a loo. Be right back. back. We have returned. Resume. Right, then let's see. What were we doing? Researching anything in the science lab. For more cycles. What is it? Do you have anything we can improve in here now? I mean, upgrading the warp core again require 180 of that, 140 of that. We go from using 54 deuterium per turn up to 67. So the maximum tier 6 is 84 per cycle to give it 500 fuel power. Yeah, so standard shield generator gives 35 shields, right? Metaphasic shield gives 80 and increases regen charge by 10%. Each additional room provides +2 energy threshold and 140, sorry, just 40 shield subsystem health, limited to 4. The metaphasic shields are a good thing to have multiples of, possibly. I should really have that on. That costs 12 power. These cost 6. It's like two generators worth. But I suppose they're producing 35. That's producing 80 shielding. It is, you know, more than double. Oh, actually, yeah. Very good point. It is basically using twice the amount of power as a standard shield generator. But you're getting 10 more shields. And of course, increase the shield charge rate by 10. In each additional room increases +2 energy threshold, +40 shield subsystem health, limited to 4. So you can have 4 total of those. I think it would be nice to get another one here. Or what is it? So it's a free room, isn't it? So say I want to get another one. And at least that 2 part there I don't like. I mean, I could remove this crew quarters, move it somewhere else, but another one right here. Ooh, upgrade my torpedo bay. What about the phasers? Increase phaser damage by 10% stacks. Yep, wait, when you upgrade it, wait. Fire is a powerful beam that deals help moderate damage to shields and moderate damage to hull, providing more energy by using fire. Plus, each additional room provides 2 energy threshold, plus 50 weapon system health, limited to 4. You have 4 phaser rooms. That will increase the power of this room by 1. Actually, by 2. To push me over the limit. Right now, I'm perfectly balanced. Deuterium usage should go up by 13 per turn. Hmm. That would then bring up to like minus 100. 131 per cycle. That's a lot of deuterium. We can need it, or we will need it. Any more resources though? Just a bit more. Well, I guess I'm gonna use some probes. That was disappointing. Okay, now we can craft synthesized Benamite crystals. Integrate the core and the power systems in the workshop. That requires 800 deuterium, 5 lithium crystals, and 20 titanium. It'll take 10 turns. Before I do that, I'm going to make some torpedoes. Because we only got 7 left. I guess I'm going to beam some fragments aboard. All day. Probes. Also, new trade offer. Current one still in progress. There's the food going. That's mainly this is the problem. If I have enough food, I don't have to use all that power up. Carefully mine. Oh, this is sensor array. Detailed scans. Hell yeah. Captain, some crewmen got into the heated discussion over our current situation, which ultimately resulted in a fight breaking out. Tensions are high, and the last thing we need out here is to be each other's throats. 17 crew are injured. Bloody hell. Rolls of the trick. Oh, yeah, full storage. Yeah. I think everything here. So the Dauntless is. That's their space, which does a lot of stuff. We haven't been to these ones yet. 9 cycles away. Let's go. How much time in sector? Yeah, I know. And the core integration. Right, completed. Like the food, we also lost a little bit there, though. And trade that for that. Yeah, let's trade for deuterium. Step 2 done, Captain. Now for the final phase, installing the dedicated control matrix, the device's brain. Then we load the phase correction software and run final calibrations. We'll need Borg nanites for the final tuning, 1 computational control and nanite calibration. Get a shuttle down. Right. What do we need for this last part? We need 3 nanites first. Biolab. Switch to nanites. I need 3 of these. I only have 1 currently. I'll take 16 cycles per nano probe. Shit. Well, only 2. But that's still a long time. That's lab level 2. Plus some science points. Whoop. And new trade offer. Sacrifice your food for fuel. No. Good for now. I'm not doing any research for now. I should do that. Hydroponics, field studies. Field studies would be good for just getting extra XP. Here's the battery storage. The large cargo bay. Here's the shuttle bay size. Oh wow, increased all attributes for all heroes. And we went by 10%. That's interesting. How many tiers of things we could do? What device is there? There's nebula scanning. Right assessment. I'll allow level 2. I would, I'm going to research the hydroponic. And meanwhile, find stuff for the fuel, the warp core. All the supplies we can. Well, the freighter.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders are to fire upon them. Target their shield generator.
Attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Freighters have really tough shields.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Barrel roll.
Ability ready, Captain.
Spin me right round, baby, right round.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Have a torpedo. Ledger probes. Demon. Oh, well, that failed miserably. Thanks. There's Diamond Sector. That's fine. We know this. Disassemble will do it. Oh, that's full storage. Use the Bazaards. Wow. Well, it didn't damage the hull, though. Well, there's
What are
damage.
your orders, Captain?
Target their shield generator.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, my shields are completely gone. Magnificent.
Moving to ability ready, Captain.
And he ran away. Waste assembler. Switch to getting some. Wait, 2 cycles. And I'm going to switch to getting other stuff. Was it 180 for that? Okay. I have the 1 nanoprobe. We need 2. Or 3 actually. 16 cycles per. Damn. Well, I've never been to this sector, so you know what? Right, let's go. Or the system. Large hydroponics level 1 researched. Appros will do it. Worker injured. Rude. That is a sphere. Irritation. We've got enough to upgrade the warp core now. I could do that. Need the extra power for getting other stuff. We're already max power. More cycles to upgrade the warp core. An abandoned vessel, eh? Send a shuttle. Average will do. I don't need to activate that until I need it, but it's there, ready to go. Deflector beam. Worker injured. Owie. Oh, we need titanium. Oh, wait. Need titanium for the paint. Dang it. I need to jump back here for this then. All the research happening is great. Salvage protocols. If I'm getting combat a lot, I mean, salvage protocol is not a terrible idea. That's a slight risk, but risk versus reward. There we go. Plasma conduit overload. A sudden surge, likely from the subspace eddy, has caused a plasma conduit overload. Multiple ruptures are reported. Some rooms are severely damaged and offline. The deflector's offline. Oh, prioritize that right now. Also, engineering office. Oh, that's not great.
What are your orders, Captain?
We still have shields though. There's not the deflectors. The navigational shields are off, but the the main shields are still working. Target the shield
Moving to
generator.
attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Ooh, shield generator. I took a hit. Gonna hit. Regardless, oh god, they're firing constantly at me.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Wait for the Maki, distracting them. Phasers offline. Workshops also offline. The engineering office is back online. Get at least one of the phaser control. Well, I've got two of them still, but get that one online. Reflector back online, so we can navigate again. Alright, we will be fine. That's repaired. There's a control room back online. I would get the air shuttle bay online as well. I need that. Somewhat important. As is our workshop for producing our objectives. And once this 6 cycles are done, we'll have the resources we need. Engineering. Yeah, it should be yet. Got a tier 3 on this. I could then get access to shield generators too. Wait. Shield capacity by 40. Each room gets +1 and web system health by 20. Hmm? Limited to 8 shield generators. Interesting. There's a lot of shield generators. Borg stuff. Reducing the energy cost of all life support by 2. That actually probably very, very useful. We should be level 2 just because we're getting to that point where like some objectives are like, 2 shuttle base would be better. Blizzards. Oh, scratch the hull a little bit. We're fine. We're fine though. Shuttle base back online. Is there any trades? There's one in progress. So, oh, there's collect. Sacrifice research for lithium crystals. No. Use the probes for this thing. Oh, yes, too much time in sector. I'm very much aware. Which means I probably should turn on the holodeck. In order to do that, we need to increase our power. Holodeck. Not enough available crew, though. Right, because a lot of people are injured. I can't use this holodeck. That is actually hilarious. Oh yeah, all my crew. I need to get more crew. Normally I'm avoiding that for food reasons. Oh, well, that's just disappointing. Speaking of lack of crew. Of course, everyone who's injured is taking away from this. Having torpedo bay offline is not right. 5 crew for that. Where can I steal 5 crew from? That's a great question. Delta Science Lab. The phaser control room. Well. Quick Bay Online. There was some crew back here. Some crew there. In the Dauntless sector right now. We have the 3 we need. In that case, I need more deuterium or uranium. There is some uranium here. Also some food. Maybe. Temporary. Use the hydroponics. That was enough fuel for 13 cycles. That could be a problem. Emergency rations. But all up now. Oh, really? No, enough crew. Not enough crew. All right, that helps from fuel a little bit. A little bit. Get the Hirogen's fuel, I guess. All right, shuttle. See what you can do. Well, I'll do it. I see we can use the buzzars and risk it. Also, did I start construction this thing yet? No, I need more. Yeah. Start building the computational control nanic calibration. Yeah, okay, we detected a settlement on the Class M planet. The population appears to be Borg, but their technology is primitive and they are not connected to collective. Seems a small group was stranded and has been adapting for years. They may have useful information on technology. Then they're waiting to meet the next Borg, offer supplies, and then fight the joint Voyager's crew. Maintain a safe distance, study the unique, no direct contact. I got science from it at least. Okay, we didn't get the crew, but what science? I'll take science. Reduce shuttle construction cost. That'd be pretty good. The batteries, probably a good idea. Ambush.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. Am I out of torpedoes? What? No, the torpedo room's offline, isn't it? Shit. Go with that. Well, good thing I don't need that right now.
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
But their shields are ready? Heck yeah.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
The Mach-E radar just nailed these shields. Nice. We still need 8 crew for the holodeck. Ah! Deck bake is some crew. Or 1 crew short. We can get that from somewhere. Steal from that other shield generator. Get the holodeck online. That will greatly reduce the morale reduction. And get an observation lounge on as well. That'll help a bit. A bit, but not much. What about our large hydroponics? $150 duranium. 12 crew to make it work though. That's basically 3 hydroponic bays worth of people. Or crew injured. Rude. Alright, how goes construction of this thingamabob? 7 cycles remaining. Okay. Rescue for the biscuit. Minor hull damage. We're running out of places to get resources now. Ooh, this one's handy though. Send the shuttles. Hell yeah. I maxed that out nicely. Raiding station. We can't trade for food. Doesn't help much. But temporary solution. A couple of cycles. Oh, that's been crafted. Nice. Nice lab. Tomorrow's yesterday. Captain, the Slipstream prototype is ready for initial trials and does look promising. Excellent work, Lieutenant. Proceed with the trials. Excuse me, Captain, but my work here is done. May I disembark? Already? Didn't you want to go to the next sector? To be honest, utilizing a field-constructed experimental prototype makes me uneasy. But thank you for your hospitality, Captain. The trade station where we met will be an ideal drop-off point. I can easily find passage from there. Alright, helm set a course to the trade station. I don't trust this man. Spoiling his plan. This presents a problem. Because it's a long way back. And there's not exactly many fuel sources between here and there. In fact, there's not really any at all. This presents a problem. First time in sector, I know. Small battery compartments. If I improve my batteries, that might help. How much to upgrade one of these? That's not too much, actually. Storage capacity from 120 to 180. And you know what? There's a couple of batteries I could do with upgrading. Do 100 science for using the threat level. And what I could reluctantly do is get rid of this. What is my upkeep's 30 per cycle? For that. Captain, it was brought to my attention that Balana has been running high-risk simulations in the holodeck. Stated protocols disabled. He claims there is nothing to worry about, and it drastically improves her readiness. But the risks are significant. An accident could be a catastrophe. Intervene. Let her continue for now. I trust her. And I'm pleased to report that Lieutenant Torres has completed her holodeck sessions without any notable injuries. This type of training is not suitable for everyone, but I must admit her performance metrics show immeasurable improvements. Well, you know, part Klingon. Storing more energy now. What about upgrading this battery? Ooh. It gives us more batteries for more power when it eventually runs out. emergency rations for now. Okay, so we do not have the capacity to spare the lithium unless I greatly reduce my output. We reached the destination. Orders continue. Moving us to the next sector. Transfer range to the trade station. Captain, you have a fine ship and crew. I wish you the best of luck in returning home. You've earned it. Farewell. Farewell, Arturus. That's successful, Captain. Without Arturus' help, we'd still be deciphering Starfleet's message. It's a shame he won't see the fruits of his labor. Janeway Engineering. Are we all set for a test run? We're as ready as we can be, Captain. Alright, let's see what happens. Go to yellow alert. Initiating sequence, entering Slipstream, and 3, 2, 1. Pushing the limits. The stars outside Voyager's viewport streak into blurry lines as the ship accelerating to unimaginable speeds, far exceeding its normal warp capacity. Successfully entering the Slipstream, it seems stable. Some of our secondary systems are non-functional, Captain. All integrities remain stable. Captain, the phase variance is deteriorating. At this rate, the Slipstream won't... What happened, Lieutenant? We were just sped out of the Slipstream. Human Engineering, report. Damn it, I hit my head. But I'll live. Minor system overload, nothing critical. Casualty reports are minimal, bumps and bruises mostly. 5 crew injured, main engineering got damaged. I don't know why the Slipstream destabilized. I'll run a diagnostic, but I'm guessing we're going to need new Benamite crystals. The old ones are deep fried. Take care of it. But have you checked for the doctor first? Oh, he moves it from there to there. It makes things a lot better. Alright, we're about to lose fuel. Don't worry, we'll stock it up. This is not the time to be attacked.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders? Shit. This is the worst time to be attacked. The absolute worst time. Target their... Ooh, the shields are at the back. Shit. Where's my weapons?
To attack the port side, Captain.
It's gonna be very much see the pants moment. We're on battery power.
Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready,
Torpedoes
Captain.
are online. Barrel roll. I can target shield.
Attack the aft, Captain. Ability ready,
Gonna hurt a bit. Two Vicks get us in range.
Ability ready, Captain.
Tom gets in range. Two Vicks fire. Struggling to keep up.
Moving to attack the ability ready, Captain.
Uh-oh. He's blown his ability back.
Shields down, Captain.
Attack.
Moving to defend the port side, Captain.
Defend port. Defend port. Also, repair, shields.
Ability ready, Captain.
Can't flee right now.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
The warp core took a hit. This is where it ends. Quite possibly.
Ability ready, Captain.
Guess we have weaponry.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the starboard side, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
Oh, good.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
Yep, I noticed.
Moving to defend the port side, Captain.
Power issue is what's causing, well.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready,
Oh,
Captain.
one pressing that when this is the torpedo coming towards me. Ah. Oh, we're so dead. We slipstream drived and then came out of the wrong location and got screwed.
Shields down, Captain.
I'm
Moving
aware.
to defend the front, Captain.
We're so screwed. I can't even do anything. Can't flee. Can't surrender.
Hull damage critical, Captain.
I'm aware. The Malons are tough.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
We're dead. We're so dead. Where was the last save? We came at Slipstream, I assume? I assume. Yes. After coming at Slipstream Drive, we appeared here where there's no fuel. Other than the far side, 11 cycles away. Alright, we need to survive for 11 cycles. So, we need to turn off things that we don't need. Like, I think it's 4 cycles. That's 7 cycles away. The repair station. 8 cycles away. 9 cycles. Range. You have to be able to limp over here, but the problem is getting there. I would save as 30 per cycle, right? Right, on emergency rations. Don't need that right now. Okay, I'm gonna turn off as whatever I can. Like sign slabs. Temporary off, okay. Anything uses a lot of power off. take off the hydroponics temporarily. That did much for us. I can take out the metaphysics shields. Again, it's not going to do as much good. Get the workshop. Engineering offices won't do much either. I would need to turn off a lot of stuff. Display number of cycles and how many cycles until Hirogen depletes, and the energy system, especially the gray mode and for batteries. So the batteries right now are 540, right? And they're full. I can reduce my output. Also, the core damaged. The Balana. So we get 4 cycles out of the deuterium. And then probably 4 cycles out of the batteries. Can get it to 5 cycles to be great. So I would need to reduce fuel to at least here. And then reduce power by another 40 odd. If we get in combat, we're kind of gubbed. What diplomacy guy here? Templar gives us that. So 4 cycles of deuterium, but if we're using that much power, we'd only actually get like 2 cycles of power, I think. Kind of gubbed. Especially if we get attacked. There's an ambush.
What are your orders, Captain?
Everything's still in line this time, though. So we have a chance of surviving this, and hopefully getting some deuterium from them.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
This might work to our advantage. We will see. We shall see.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh,
Ability ready,
close for
Captain.
Tom to do that. Engines repair. Barrel.
Ability ready,
They're
Captain.
rapid firing. I could rapid fire too.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Starboard
Attack the
weapons.
starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Right back to the engines.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
There we go. That went much better. We got some titanium, we got some deuterium, we got some morale. Yeah, there's gray mode. Everything's offline. Other than the crucial systems. Well, I think we're going to have to... Well, we could set a shuttle. But at this point in time, I'm going to use the Bizarre Collectors to get the maximum I can get. Or the least I can get. Alright then. Warp core. We got 111 on basic. 58. 49. 35 with that. Things we need online. We need your life support there. Need to repair that. Basic control rooms there. Turn all the levels on. Waste assembler, I need you for getting some more fuel. We got 35 turns of fuel. We have on the verge of just failing with morale. We need the holodeck on. We're gonna need premium rations. We only have 20 cycles. Sector thingy's over here. That's 9 cycles away. Okay. Premium rations. We got the holodeck. Observation lounges. We need that to get more crew quarters back online. We are in a pickle. I need more crystals. Take 8 cycles apparently. Yeah, the ones that have no quarters are the ones that are in a right pickle. We're going to be losing 22 morale per cycle. We have maybe... Would we run out of morale before we can get to the next sector? That has 5 cycles. Oh, Jesus. Well... Repair station. If it was a trading station, that'd be better. Nine cycles away. Enter ship. That's repaired. That's still 2 cycles away. Life support back online. I'm only losing 2 cycles. Flight improvement. And any people injured are all in sick bay. We need to get this sector in fast. So minus 12 morale per thingy. Shit. With 3 cycles to get the crystals on board. We should then hopefully get us to the next sector. Oh boy, I wish I had the holodeck improved even further. That is on... What is the morale boost that you're doing right now? What could I sign here? Efficiency. What does this do? +6 per cycle. If I put Chakotay in here. Already went to efficiency, but I don't see how that helps. Good number of crew have formally asked about shore leave. You know, with all that relentless stress of our journey, a little break. Allow 20 crew to go to shore leave, +12 morale per cycle for 30 cycles. That would cancel out the negative. Okay, we now have +2 morale per cycle. Blast that station, give me some resources. Ooh, we narrowly avoided. Hang on, look at how Emmanuel save. Bloody hell. I guess we finished building that, yeah. Hydroponics. We really have to. Tomorrow's yesterday. Captain, we've integrated the Benton mine into the drive, but we've got a new problem. We ran some simulations and the results are downright alarming. The Benton mine won't hold under quantum stress. After approximately 17 seconds, Voyager will enter a series of phase variances, which will prove fatal for the ship and the crew. With a few adjustments, we may be able to avoid these phase variances entirely. However, we'd have to do it on the fly while already in Slipstream, and a simulation beforehand would prove useful. One analysis phase variance. Wouldn't this require an immense number of precise calculations? We were hoping our Borg Brainiac could lend us a hand. Captain, I fear my mathematical capabilities are inadequate. The implant which handles such complex computations had to be removed by the doctor. Without it, the margin for error is too high. Sounds to me like a fallback plan. That's it, a fallback. A safety brake. What if we intentionally drop out of Slipstream before the phase variance becomes critical? We'd minimize the quantum stress. If we can't take one giant leap, maybe we can hop our way home. Good thinking, gentlemen. Integrate the emergency brake and keep me posted. Not small jumps. Alright, just need to keep this positive. So the longer we are in these other sectors, the... I'm not doing any research right now. You know what we need? I need holodeck level 2. Also crew core level 2 as well, would also be helpful. Here's 3 of crew stuff. Research that, please. We need a win. We need a win. Let's get hydroponics back online so we can get some food. But I mean, as long as we have power, that is more important. I'd like to turn these shields back on, but one, I don't have crew, and two, I don't have enough power. If it's hydroponics. Yeah, we're kind of gupped for a bit. Give them 1,000 deuterium in order to reduce the threat level by 1. I mean, beneficial, but simultaneously not in the long run. Oh, science lab, it's phase variance. That first. Then perhaps we can get out of this sector and be home. Hopefully. How low that got was insane. We need to find every single possible way to boost morale. And I suppose that includes adding in more observation observational lounges. Words. Hard. How big are these things again? Put one under here. And it fits. How much power do you use again? 3. Okay. We can salvage. We can have that. They use 1, that use 3. That'd be on the blink, the blink, on the exact amount of power we generate. There's no excess power. That is fine. This is fine. This is all fine. Repair that battery. I want to minimize. Scientific study would be handy. All these resources would also be very useful. We get less resources, but we also get science. Take it. The spare sick bay is on, but I'll keep it turned off. Oh, repaired that is. Battery compartment is back on. But it needs 1 crewman, which we do not have the spare crew currently because the people are on shore leave. Yeah. Morale. Regeneration alcohols produced by 1 per turn. Homesick minus 30. Spent to time in sector also minus 30. And morale thresholds. Low morale. Minus 10 on all hero abilities. Plus 20 more time for building, upgrading, repairing, and researching. Plus 20 hero ability cooldown in combat. So we need to get this back to neutral morale if we can. Not easy. It's not easy. I want to minimize our loss here. Trade some dilithium for food. I'd love to trade for material. Ooh. Hold that thought. I could just trade for things. Works for me. Now I have even more space for fuel. But where's the one I was using for that? I'm gonna put you back to. It's an extra 500. These are all set to, yeah. Gives me a whole extra 2,000. I'm kind of meander around this sector. Be fine for a bit. For a bit. Phase variance analysis report. Good. Trade 100 that for food. Could trade 100 for 1,000 at the trading station. Workshop. The emergency brake. 30 duranium. And science. For tier 3s back to researching 15. Okay. Captain, this station hosts a variety of scientific personnel seeking opportunities for research and exploration. A group of skilled scientists have expressed their interest in the Alpha Quadrant. With the right incentives, they may be persuaded to join us on the journey. I could give them 5 to lithium. Or the biolab offline. It is offline. I was like a success, whereas that could be a great success for failure. We give them simulation on the holodeck. That'll get some crew. That might get more crew or none. 4 crew still good. Unfortunately, it damaged the holodeck, which I should not have done that. You need that holodeck desperately. It is like the one thing we cannot afford to get damaged. 6 cycles. Oh boy. That'll take 5 cycles. He's helping with morale. They're helping with morale. They're helping with morale. Everyone's helping with morale that is able to. That'll give us an extra +6 to. Wait, hang on. Just per cycle, but I would say slightly more if it's. Premium replicator rations gives +16. Cruise on shore leave gives +12. 7 from the observational lounge. Wait, does it not stack? 4 from officers' quarters, 2 from promise fulfilled low deuterium, and 2 messages sent home. Okay. It's not stacked. Unless it's canceling out stuff. Look, another observation lounge. 2 cycles and we're done. By the looks of it. Having the holodeck offline, we are screwed. Those repair times are so slow now. I should not have used that. Yep, next cycle, game over. Good thing I did a manual save. Final warning. Oh, we have now 50 cycles. Ooh, okay. Captain, I witnessed a fight between crew members today. Good people, pushed to the brink. This incident is a symptom of the despair and anger festering around Voyager. Morale is dangerously low. We cannot ignore this crisis any longer. Build or improve quarters, light replicator rations in the mess hall, turn the holodeck. Do something. So raise morale to 400 by in the next 50 turns. That is doable? Question mark? This is 5, that is 4. That houses 10 people, that houses 5 people. We get some more crew quarters, maybe? Or officer quarters? Gets this +2 morale. Get the comm request. Perform the slipstream jump. Warning, you will leave the sector, which honestly is good because then I get +30 to that. Though, wait until your crew returns from shore leave. If I leave before that's done, should I wait those 12 turns? I feel like I should. Extra science points, always nice to have. Versus torpedo stations, risky sensor race. Oh, an ambush by Hirogen Hunter. Oh shit.
What are your orders, Captain?
Did I turn the metaphysics shields back on? I don't remember. Target the shield generator.
Check the front, Captain.
And pray. Yeah, I must have done. Right.
Shields down, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to defend the aft, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Shields down, Captain. Moving to defend the aft. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
Tuvok, Tuvok, would you actually turn, or whoever's in charge, just turn the ship. Tom, turn the ship, damn it.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
There we go. Usually, protect the aft. I'm just going to shake the aft instead. Geogen, sick bay, life support, observation lounge, all damaged. Back to minus 50 now. Oh, what the fuck? Like the people are injured? Turn on the secondary sick bay, that might help. Get the mess hold off? Oh shit. Maybe we should just jump out of here. And hope for the best. Yes. Ready, Captain. There's a catch, though. We need a shuttle to take point, like a sounding boat in uncharted waters. It would navigate the shifting phase variances. Essentially, the shuttle would provide real-time data fractions of a second before Voyager encounters them. Here's the complication. Standard auto-navigation subroutines simply can't process and react in time. It's going to be tight, but 99 can manage it. Got the emergency brake ready if we need to have need a fast exit. I'm booked at the helm, Captain. Need another pilot for the shuttle. I'll take the shuttle, Captain. Ah, Chakotay. Alright, Chakotay. You need someone focused entirely on sensor data. I'll do it. I've already configured the enhanced sensor algorithms. Need to track phase variance and process sensor and telemetry, and if Chakotay determined to fly into that kind of chaos, I want to be the one calling it the phase variances right beside him. But we might need her on the ship. There's a chance, because also the chances that whoever in the shuttle, we lose them both. Perry. Commander, take Ensign Cam. His sensor algorithm expertise will be crucial. Prepare for launch. Commander McGinnis, Quartermaster and Acting First Officer. Builds in position. Let's get this over with, Captain. Red alert. All hands. This is the Captain. Report to your station. Secure all systems and stand by for jump to Slipstream. Whee! Receiving shuttle data. Slipstream is stable for now. There she goes, Lieutenant. Phase variance. I'm getting volatile, Captain. I think I can compensate, but the shuttle's telemetry is feeding me course corrections and simultaneously signaling for the emergency abort. Simulations were wrong. I cannot assess whether this is an immediate structural threat or a sensor malfunction. I may have to just save this. We're going back down at the first sign of trouble. Maintain course. Corrections aren't holding. The shuttle's data can't keep up with this variances. Slipstream is collapsing. Full power to deflector. No effect. All integrity is failing. Hold her steady. We're dead. We can't. Losing altitude control. No dampers offline. We're... Oh, I recognize this. Frozen end. Pressed on, a fatal choice. The slipstream collapse, a violent implosion of space and time, hurtling towards the abyss. A crushing impact against ice and rock. Fiery sounds descends upon Voyager. The long journey ends here. I remember that one. The possible future they had. Good thing I manually saved today. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Deja vu. Mm-hmm. Now, Kim. Getting a screenshot that time. Go for now. The Delta Captain can't compensate, but the shuttle's telemetry feeding me course corrections and simultaneously signaling for emergency abort. Use the brake this time. Abort. Not slowing down. What? Captain, the view screen. Ah, Captain Janeway, if you're seeing this, your journey is nearing its true destination. It's a pity you didn't accept the Dauntless. I worked so diligently on that gift. Building your own drive was ambitious, and the sole focus of the entire crew was trusting it allowed me to make a few course corrections. You could share my people's fate. Remember your alliance with the board, Captain, your intervention against Species 8472. They were our only hope, and you snuffed it out. My world assimilated. Just weeks after your precious alliance. Billions consumed so you could get home safely. You really understand the language of revenge, Captain. At least you won't need a translator to communicate with the Borg. Arcturus. We just know exactly what Arcturus did to our drive controls. We don't have 7 and 9. Well, compare the drive with your blueprints. That's the only way to do. Look for differences between the drive and the blueprints. Energy conduits. They're redirecting all excess energy into the slipstream. Decrease the energy output or we'll break apart. Of course, Harry is on the thing, but B'Elanna is a higher level. 70% chance from B'Elanna's level 9? Yes. Captain, we've successfully redirected the energy. The drive doesn't get overloaded all the time anymore. Destabilize the drive now. Calibrate drive components. Engineering Science Lab. No nanobro from 7 to 9. So that is a 95% chance from engineering. Calibrate drive. It worked. We're slowing down. At this rate, we will be torn apart. We have to engage the emergency brake at the exact right time. Okay. Delta cartography gives us a chance of 95%. 60 plus 35. Or 35 plus 60. Calculate at which velocity we can brake without breaking apart. I've got it, Captain. Sending data to the helm. Hull integrity falling, Captain. It's never never. Apply the brake to drop out a slipstream. Brake now. Here we go. Tomorrow's yesterday complete. Ooh. Wait, all active missions will be cancelled and all heroes currently marked as unavailable lost. That doesn't include the ones for crew thingies, does it? I don't remember. How far do we manage to jump this time? Final warning, Captain, your swift action has brought us some time, but the struggle to maintain morale is far from over. Our crew's spirits are fragile, their patience worn thin. We cannot rely on short-term solutions. We need a long-term strategy to address the underlying issues. That's our asteroid field. We're alive. Huh, and the shuttle team made it too, Captain. Establishing coordinates. We just jumped 10,000 light years. No longer a question if. No question or if. No longer a question of if we get home, but when. Janeway to engineering has a slipstream drive. It's alright, Captain. I'll see what I can salvage, but I don't think we'll be making any more slipstream leaps in future. Micro slipstream drive unlocked. We might do with small steps. Let's scan our whereabouts. I want to know everything about this region before we proceed.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. Well, this is slightly awkward. With all the Arturus chaos, that message from my old man completely slipped my mind, or maybe, just maybe, I was subconsciously hoping the Delta Quadrant would swallow it whole. No such luck. It was short. He was never one for unnecessary words when a sharp, concise point would do, unless, of course, it was his annual Prime Directive lecture. Then he could go on for hours. But I'm beating around the bush. He said he misses me, and that he's proud of me.
Wow.
Right here, I'd usually have a killer sarcastic comeback, but honestly, I'm speechless. But what do you even say? On a more celebratory note, tomorrow is the grand premiere of my holo novel, The Adventures of Captain Proton, Spaceman First Class, Protector of Earth, Scourge of Intergalactic Evil, locking horns with Dr. Chaotica and Queen Arachnia. It is my tribute to those classic 1930s Flash Gordon and Sci-Fi B-movie serials, a treasure of the past. I'm gonna try and recruit the captain for a cameo. Wish me luck. Supplemental.
Get it to be
Apparently,
Arachnia.
the Slipstream dumped us into a sector teeming with Borg. Red alert became green alert. The captain wants to make another bold and possibly reckless maneuver, acquire a Borg transwarp coil, their propulsion tech to travel vast distances. I'm not sure I like this one.
Indeed. Take an N-band Borg probe. Time to intercept 5 cycles. 1 transport coil and a silver platter. You're gonna go throw it straight in? Okay. Once it goes up to 35 per cycle, but that's not terrible. Yeah. Cool. Well, we're getting 1 per cycle now. That's good. So a bunch of stuff is still offline. Oh, that's not being repaired yet. Secondary sick bay online. Doctor, if you please. Oh, doctor must be injured. Cool. Tom on sick bay. Secondary sick bay, please. We need it online. Mess hall's currently offline. And all observation lounge ready. Do a quick wee scan of the sector. The Zari starship. I don't remember them. Dark Frontier. Wait until the Borg probe arrives in 10 cycles. Eight more cycles of crew tier 3. Right now I need to focus on crew because the morale is an issue. What time are we at, actually? Oh, 5 o'clock already. Wow. It really is becoming 1 sector per stream now, as opposed to the 2 sectors of stream at the start. Well, I will wrap it up here for the day, I think. For Voyager. Another sector survived. This time barely. I mean, we had a couple of... We died once to an enemy ship. We yeeted ourselves out of Slipstream and crashed into a planet. And then we barely kept crew morale from... Well, I hit 0 anyway, but... Manual save. Ay. That the random element to the game and like balancing systems, it is one of those things that is very challenging but like rewarding when it goes well. I feel like some games of this type you can basically get to a point where you're like, hey, this is easy. And then suddenly like, ah, shit. I screwed it up. So what we got? 12 sectors total, I think it said. That was... We're into sector 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so 4 more sectors. 4 more streams? In theory. In theory. Yes, right now. Quickly gander to use online. Don't really see anyone right now, friend-wise. So I'll just say socials are there. Discord is there. Next stream right now planned for Thursday in 2 days. I was wondering what I'm gonna do because I kind of didn't set a schedule. So it was like to be decided. Maybe a retro game because for like Thursday. Yada yada yada. But at the same time, I'm probably maybe going to do Enfield instead because I really want to do the next part of the main story. Because we only got like a bit on Saturday. I would do that, I think. Yeah, possibly. Ugh. Yawn. Tired. Sleepy. Let's go make dinner. But yeah, stream on Thursday at the actual correct time of 1 o'clock. I, of course, was half an hour late today. Because I was like just half asleep still. But anyway, have an awesome day. Have an awesome week. And I will see you around the cosmos. Dodgestar, signing off.